Hey there YouTube, I just want to do a quick collection video for my Nintendo Switch. I picked it up in May of 2018, so I've had it like 7 months, and I got a few games for it, so I'm just going to show those off really quick. Right. So first up is Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. This is the collection of the two games that were originally released on the 3DS. I've played this a little bit. It's pretty fun. It's a lot like Mega Man X in a lot of ways, so it's a pretty solid game if you're into that. If you already have the 3DS one, it's pretty much the same, but if you don't, it's worth checking out. Next is a game I just got for Christmas, Dragon Ball FighterZ. I haven't had a chance to play this yet because of another game I have been pretty heavy into lately, but I am really looking forward to playing this one. Fire Emblem Warriors. I got this from my local Toys R Us when they were doing their liquidation sale, so I actually got it for 50% off, which was a pretty great deal. I probably wouldn't have picked it up otherwise. I mean, at least not at full price. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I figure it probably plays like a typical Warriors game. Flint Hook. This was from Limited Run Games, so they do what, as you would imagine, they do short prints of games that you can pre-order through their website. This is like a procedurally generated platforming game. I haven't had a chance to play this one either, but I had passed it up on PS4 and kind of regretted it, so I got the Switch version when they announced that. Also from Limited Run is Golf Story, which is like one of the most highly praised indie games on the eShop right now, so had to pick that one up. And yeah, it looks really great. This is another one of the many games on my list that I'm going to say I haven't played it yet, but once I finish the game that's currently holding my attention, I'm going to get to it. Mercenary Kings Reloaded Edition. This one's a lot like Metal Slug, also a limited run release. It came out alongside Flint Hook, so I was able to save a little on shipping when I got this. And yeah, it looks like a solid, just like run and gun shooter. I hear there's a lot of like RPG elements, so I'm looking forward to that. Mutant Football League. I got this for Christmas as well. I don't normally play sports games, but it's very like arcadey, and honestly it looked like a lot of fun. Like I looked into it, and like you can essentially, a part of the gameplay is you're able to cheat. Like you can pay off the referees to like call fouls, you can kill the other team's players. It looks like a ton of fun, so I'm looking forward to playing that one. Octopath Traveler. This is something that has eaten away a lot of my time. I think I played like 15 hours of it, and I've still kind of only barely scratched the surface. But it's really fun. It's like a classic 16-bit RPG, and it's very like much like it looks like a 16-bit RPG as like a pop-up storybook. The lighting's really nice, and honestly, it's a lot of fun to play. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I beat the first 3 gyms, and I got it with the Pokeball Plus controller, which felt a little gimmicky, but at the same time, it's actually kind of fun to use it, so, you know. I hope that Nintendo does find more use for the Pokeball controller, so it's not just a one-off, but besides that, it's a pretty solid game. It's a nice casual experience, good for introducing yourself to Pokemon. Okay, Saturday Morning RPG. Well, this is from Limited Run as well. It's by Mighty Rabbit Studio, who are the same guys that run Limited Run, so they had made this game, and then when they started doing physical prints, they were like, okay, obviously we have to do our own game. So this is an RPG game, but it's kind of like based around, obviously, Saturday morning cartoons, so like Transformers and G.I. Joe, you can see the main guys kind of like very clearly inspired by the Cobra Commander. So it's a pretty fun game. Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. So this is another game I got for Christmas that, I mean, honestly, it's not something that I've heard a lot of great things about, but it looks like it's kind of just a dumb, sort of like fun in the sense that it's not really like trying to be that great. It's kind of like, it's an okay game, but it's got kind of like a fun sort of attitude towards it. Like the bonus DLC thing is you play as Barack Obama and you end up fighting Kanye West at the end. So obviously the game's not taking itself too seriously. Okay, Splatoon 2. This I played a lot when I first got my Switch. I got my Switch with this game, so yeah, I played it a lot. I haven't played it since Nintendo switched to the online service because I haven't paid for the online service yet, but I did have a lot of fun playing Splatoon at the time, and I played the first one on Wii U and really enjoyed it. So transitioning to the new one was just like super easy for me. I liked the improvements and the new weapons. Starlink Battle for Atlas. I played a couple hours of this. It's pretty solid. It's basically like a Star Fox game in some ways. I mean, when the Switch version obviously has the R-Wing, so I'm playing the Star Fox story version, and it's pretty fun so far. There's so much to explore, and it's just a huge world. Like, I've been mostly staying on one planet, and I've kind of only done a little bit, and I've been on it for like 3 hours, so it's a lot of fun. I know I can just play this game for hours and hours without getting too bored. Super Mario Odyssey. This might be the only physical game I've actually completed on the Switch. This was a lot of fun. I didn't, by complete I mean like the main story. There's some extra worlds I haven't finished yet, but I am looking forward to playing those every once in a while. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. And yeah, if we get another Mario game on the Switch, it has to be like on the same level as Odyssey, because this was really an incredible game. So the game that's been eating up my time since December 4th is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, there's just so much to do in this game. Like, I've been playing mostly the World of Light. I'm just kind of going through classic mode as the various characters, and it's a ton of fun. I haven't been rushing to unlock everyone, so I actually only have like 60 of the characters out of 74, so, you know, I've got a little ways to go, but, you know, I'm not in a rush, and I'm enjoying just kind of playing the game on my own terms, so it's a fun experience. I really like this one. Thimbleweed Park. This was the first Switch game that Limited Run put out. I played this one for like half an hour. It's by the people that did the Monkey Island games. So I haven't played those before, but I played like other point-and-click adventure games like Life is Strange and Walking Dead. So if you're into that type of game, you'd like this. It's also got a really nice like pixel art style and is like fully voice acted, which I wasn't expecting because of the pixel art graphics, but yeah, it works out really well. It's a really fun game. I haven't played a lot of it, but I've really enjoyed what I did play of it. Next is Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. So this was originally on either the Sega Master System or the Sega Genesis. I'm not certain which one, but you know, it was on an old school Sega game, and they remade it with hand-drawn graphics, but you can also play it with retro mode, so you can play it with the original graphics and original soundtrack just by tapping a button, which is really fun. Because I normally play it with the hand-drawn graphics, but then every once in a while I will tap just to see what it looked like when it originally came out. So that's a pretty neat feature, and if more remakes were able to do that, that would be kind of cool. I understand that they're not all able to do that for obvious reasons, but if they're able to, it's cool to see it. Right, so actually I'll do these two together. I've got Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country, and Xenoblade Chronicles. I haven't played either yet. I got this one from Toys R Us when they were liquidating. I think this one I only got for like 40% off. That was still pretty good. And then I got Torn of the Golden Country, just regular release. And I'm probably going to play them in chronological order, so Golden Country, then 2, since this is a prequel. But yeah, I have one friend that put like 100 hours into this one, so I'm looking forward to playing this one like a lot. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And lastly is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I actually had gotten this on Wii U originally, and I had picked up the collector's edition for Switch because there wasn't a Wii U collector's edition. But at the time I only had a Wii U, so I got a standard Wii U and collector's edition for the Switch. Not the one that came with the Master Sword statue, just the it came with the carrying case, it came with the map, a coin. So I played through the entire game on Wii U, but I've only played a little bit on the Switch. So, but yeah, I kind of gave myself new rules for the Switch playthrough. I'm gonna play until I get the Master Sword. I'm not gonna do any of the Divine Beasts. So I want to see how that challenge goes for myself. And yeah, that's it for all my current Switch games. I'm obviously gonna have more next year, and yeah, hopefully I can go through that list again and be like, I've played like 80% of the games I just showed you. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully once I've got everyone in Smash, I will just kind of blow through everything else. If you've got any questions or want to hear me talk more about any games, maybe do a review, feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching.